Well, for more on this, we're joined by Srikanth Kondapalli. He's the Dean of the School of International Studies at Jawa-harlal Nehru University, and he joins us now from New Delhi. Really good to have you with us, Professor. Firstly, Beijing has long held the view that Taiwan is a part of the mainland. So why is it ramping up its rhetoric on Taiwan at this point in time?
Well, China had exhausted all its efforts, military, political, diplomatic, economic, and a host of other strategies to reunite with Taiwan. None of these succeeded because 58% of the Taiwanese believe in status quo, and roughly about 20 to 30% believe in reunification. And the rest of the population either have no opinion, or they say that they want independence. So at the moment, only a small minority wants independence, a majority of them for status quo. And that has created a lot of void in the whole Taiwan Straits, number one. Number two, the white paper that was issued a day ago, it mentions about three things. One is reunification with force or by peaceful means, or even non-peaceful means, that is coercive diplomatic measures, or three warfares: psychological, legal, and other means. They would also suggest to the use of force if need be. Their main problem is about the DPP, which is the ruling party, whose constitution suggests to independence, although they have not. In 2000 to 2008, when Chen Shui-bian ruled over Taiwan, he belonged to the DPP, and currently Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, she also belongs to the DPP, Democratic Progressive Party. Now, their constitution mentions about independence, but in none of these three terms that they ruled over Taiwan, they have nudged Taiwan to become independent. That's partly because of the Chinese use of force or threat of use of force, but most important also the American reluctance to accept the Taiwan independence movement. So both coincided, the Chinese and American perspectives in this regard, and that is an indication to the status quo prevalent within Taiwan. The second aspect the white paper mentioned is one country, two systems, and the third is on one China policy. The one country, two systems has been implemented in Hong Kong, but many Taiwanese have been arguing that the national security law that was passed in Hong Kong last March, has created a lot of problems for the Hong Kong people, and hence the Taiwanese have very less interest in the one country, two systems principle. The third is one China policy. The one China policy has been accepted by many countries, but the US-China three communiques in 72, 79, and 82 has been relatively silent on this aspect. And there is a certain strategic ambiguity that the United States had on Taiwan issue. That has now, of course, with Nancy Pelosi's visit, that has become more clarified in terms of coming to the rescue of Taiwan.
Okay, Srikanth Kondapalli, unfortunately, we will have to leave it there, but it was very good to get your analysis here on TRT World. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.